Alright, hey guys, I'm Rose TCG back in the video. With this video, I'm going to be bringing you guys some Gladiator Beast duels. If you guys want to see the deck profile, it's going to be in the top right corner. But yeah, I'm just going to be showing you guys some duels and see how this deck plays. So this is the new build that I've been trying out. This is against Dark Magician here. So we're going to just fast forward here. Just let them establish their board. It's not going to be anything too insane. I have like 5 duels that I want to show you guys. Again, nothing too wild, but I'm just going to be using Maxi here. Like I said before, just being able to use Maxi here in order to increase drawing out of your bricks can be really good. So yeah, we're just going to be using it here. I'm going to tribute this monster in order to get Santa Claus out. Then I'm going to get my Gladiator Beast quest. So the nice thing about it being in defense position is that I'm actually able to attack into it with Glad Beast. That's why I prefer that over a Kaiju. We can use the quest here in order to shuffle out. Go into our Augustus, then special summon out Augustus. And now we can go into Tamer Editor. So the thing I like about the going second build is that you're actually able to utilize what Glad Beasts were meant to do, and that's battle. My previous deck profile would require you to go first most of the time. So yeah, now we're going to use Tamer Editor here in order to get Gyzerus. And just clear out the board. He's going to use Eternal Soul just so he could activate Piercing the Darkness. And yeah, I'm just going to let him do that. Then I'm going to go into my Test Panther, use Panther's Effect. And you can see I have my 3rd copy of Gladiator Beast Comeback. I always like seeing this card in my hand. I don't care how many copies I have of it. I always like getting this card out. So I'm going to use Gladiator Beast Comeback here, get my Tamer Editor, get my Damatianus. Then I'm going to use Test Panther's Effect in order to get rid of the Damatianus. Then I can use a quest in order to add back Gyzerus into my deck because I want to clear this board out. Then I can go link into my Appaloosa. Now I can use my Gladiator Beast Comeback once again. Get my Heraclinos out. So you can see it's a pretty simple setup. It was kind of weird the way I did it. Okay, so now it's going to go to my opponent's turn here. They're just going to do their thing. So the nice thing about having Appaloosa here, I'm just going to be able to negate it. And then they're going to attempt to activate something here. We're going to see that I'm just going to let them do what they want, really, because I only have 1 Ruin negate with Heraclinos. I mean, I can negate with Gladiator Beast Comeback, but preferably I want to keep Comeback in my hand. Just worst case scenario, get Tamer Editor out. And now this is the best case scenario. If your opponent just lets you have your Tamer Editor for another turn, that's just insane, because now I can use his effect again. So again, he's going to use Eternal Soul. That's not a problem. I'm just going to be able to pop that. You can see my opponent just wasn't able to do much against this, and that makes sense. Now we're going to go to the next one here. Alright guys, so here's the second duel. So I'm going second once again. So this is against Tearlaments. You're going to see he's going to use Kelbeck here. Now he's going to go do his thing. So again, I don't have anything in my hand to negate this, so I'm just going to let it do it. He's not going to be able to achieve much, you're going to see here, because I think he does a mistake. Which is fine. I just want to show you guys the combo for doing this, not really like the opponent as much. So here he's going to negate Rescue Rabbit, and that's fine. Now he's going to activate Max C, and this is why I like Cross the Designator. Just being able to have another card here in order to negate is really nice. So I'm going to just be able to negate that card. Don't have to deal with it. Then he's going to banish 7 cards, and here I think he made a mistake because he clears out his entire board just to get this Fairy Tale Snow here. And again, doesn't really matter. I just want to show you guys how to use these cards. So we're going to use Gladiator Beast United here. So you can see I had nothing else here to get out. So now just being able to fusion summon during the battle phase means that I can get a Sidari out. And now I got more options, as I can now, here I do a mistake. I try to activate Rescue Rabbit. But the main thing here is that I can go to Tamer Editor, go into my Damatianus, and now I have a Monster Negate, which is pretty difficult for my opponent to come back from here, of course. This is a really quick one just to kind of show you guys the power of the fusion spell here. And now we're going to go to the next duel. Okay guys, so this is the 3rd duel that I wanted to show you. So this is against Flandreese. Here you're going to see he's going to attempt to activate Robina. Then he's going to use Advent here to attempt to continue his play, but obviously if you hit this with an Ash, it's not the same as an Imperm. It is going to negate it. So I'm just going to stop that there. And yeah, here I'm actually be able to normal summon out my Rescue Rabbit, use the effect here in order to get my Andel out. Then I can get my Link Spider out, and I only did this so that I'm able to actually special summon out my Andel from my hand. So always try to go for that if you can. Then go into Test Panther, search out a card out. So you can see I went for Augustus here as opposed to the Gladiator Beast Comeback, which I usually go for because I had nothing to target. So now I can actually get rid of Andel here in order to get my Augustus. Use Augustus again, then use a quest, just add something back to my hand. Decided to go for the Andel. Now I can go for my Appaloosa. Go for the Tamer Editor, go for the Geyseris. And the reason I went for Geyseris here is just so that I'm able to attack, go into a Tamer Editor after this too, if I plan for it. And yeah, you can see that's what I'm planning to do here. So I'm setting up my board. Now I can just go for the same thing as I did before. So here I messed up. It was a little messy. Definitely could have played this a little bit better. Could have made sure that the Appaloosa had more material here, but that's fine. The Andel goes back, unfortunately, because I didn't actually utilize it. Then he's going to attempt to activate the map here. So I'm going to let him do this. He's going to chain block, so I can't really do much to stop to negate this. But the thing is, he doesn't have any other flues here that he's able to activate in order to protect it. So now once he tries to do that, I can negate it. Now I'm just going to keep negating his thing. And yeah, he's not able to combo off just because I'm able to negate all of his monster effects here. So let's go to the next one. Alright guys, so this is another going second duel. So here it's going to be against a Terra deck. It's a little confusing what it is. It's quite a lot in there. So now I'm just realizing that later on you're going to see I'm going to attack into this. I was not paying attention and did not see that he put his Shadal monster there. So that was dumb of me, but that's okay. Now we're going to use Unexpected Tide, get Andel out here, go into our Test Panther, use Test Panther's effect in order to get the Gladiator's comeback. Now I'm able to shuffle that out, get my Vespasius. So this is what sucks about having two Augustus in my hand. I wanted one in my deck so that I'm able to get the other one out, but that is fine. Now he's going to use Medora here in order to shuffle my Andel. He thinks that I'm targeting that with the Gladiator's comeback, which I'm not. I'm going for the Augustus in my hand. So that's fine. That just means I won't have to deal with it later. Now I'm able to go into my Tamer Editor, attack. So you can see that's where I did not pay attention to what it was doing. Now he was attempting to activate his effect. I negated it. Now I can use Damatiana's effect in order to switch itself out. Then I can use a quest here in order to add Gladiator's comeback back to my hand. Then I can link summon my Appaloosa, Gladiator's comeback, as I showed you guys before, being able to get my Heraclinos. So I feel pretty good about this setup. Here I have Appaloosa with 3 negates, and I have Heraclinos with potentially 2 negates. And yeah, I have Gladiator's Tamer Editor as well. So of course he's going to try to take it. I'm not going to let him do that. Just going to negate that. Now he's going to activate it. He's going to summon his Bistio. I could negate it, but I just don't think it'd be worth it here. So here you can see he surrenders because he had nothing much for him to do after this. But yeah, you guys can see that these opponents aren't the best players. They're playing pretty good decks, but I'm able to negate it here. I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to show you guys how to play with the deck so that you guys can test it out and then tell me what you guys think about it, and also just let me know what you guys would change. I'm just trying to include the Gladiator Beast deck just because I really enjoy playing Gladiator Beast here. So here we're going to see this is against an Egyptian god deck from what I remember. So he's going to attempt to use I use Maxi here in order to draw cards. Again, Maxi always great to see here. So I haven't really gone against Egyptian gods, so this was pretty cool. So here we have Slime that doesn't really do much. I mean, it's just your opponent's monsters cannot target for attacks, and your opponent cannot target with card effects any monster you control except this card. So that doesn't matter. And then this card cannot be destroyed by battle, which sucks for Glad Beast. Yeah, I don't even have to activate the Dark Ruler no more. I can just use Rejection, get it out. Now I can go in my Test Panther. So you can see the third copy of Gladiator Beast Comeback. Just love seeing this card. So of course I always want to get this out. Use Test Panther in order to shuffle out the Bestiary. Then I can go get my 2 Augustus, go into the Tamer Editor. Use Tamer Editor, get Geyseris, pop 2 cards in the field. Go into my Dragosis. Then use Gladiator Beast Comeback, get the Tamer Editor out. Use his effect once again, get Damatianus. You can see this makes all of my Gladiator Beast monsters basically into Armades. I could just attack into it, and my opponent's not be able to activate anything. So, yeah, pretty insane setup that you're able to do here. If the deck is able to pop off, it just really pops off. It just needs that opportunity to do so. So that's why I think the hand traps and board breakers are really good for this deck. If you're able to find where to put them in without hurting the consistency of the deck, which I think is a difficult balance. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're so close to 1,000 subs, so make sure to sub if you do enjoy the video. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.